If your sales aren't where you want them to be, it's probably because you're making at least one of these absolutely stupid mistakes. I see it over and over again. Business owners grinding out, but just still struggling to close deals. So here are 5 things you need to stop doing right now if you want sales to go up this month. Number 1, selling way too soon. See, most people hear a prospect say, tell me more, and they'll immediately start by pitching. Wrong way to do it. Absolutely wrong way to do it, because selling before you understand the problem is kind of like prescribing before diagnosing. Instead, I want you to ask more questions. I want you to find the real pain, the real deep pain. Then and only then can you offer a specific solution for someone. The deeper the problem, the easier the sale. But most people are focusing on the superfluous because that's all the prospect gives them when they say, tell me something. Number 2, selling the outcome, not the first step. See, you're out here trying to sell the entire transformation. Oh, we'll double your revenue. We'll overhaul your business completely. Your model will completely change. Cool. But people don't buy big changes. They actually buy in the first instance because you're going to promise a small win. Instead of selling the whole mountain, just sell the first step, because once they take that step, well, the next one becomes easier, and the next one, and the next one, and you can increase the deal size as time goes along. Number 3, your price looks big instead of small. If you just drop your price out of nowhere, it's always going to sound expensive. $5,000 for coaching, 20,000 for consulting. Instead, you got to compare it to something bigger. Most people spend 100K, let's say, trying to solve this on their own. This is 10K. If it makes you 1 extra sale this month, it pays for itself in 60 days. See, these are anchor positioning statements. And when you anchor your price, it stops feeling like a cost and starts to feel like a smart decision, a no-brainer. Number 4, thinking I'll follow up later actually works. Most of you send just one email and get no response, then tell yourself to follow up later. Most of you here, look, I'll think about it and I'm gonna get back to you next month, and you'll let it be. This is another way to do it. And you know what? If you let them be, they probably won't remember you when the time comes around. See, instead I want you to stack your follow-ups. Within 24 hours, you've got to follow up to remind them of the conversation. You've got to follow up with some sort of insight, testimonial, or value bomb. And then I want you to follow up until they literally tell you to stop. See, 80% of deals happen after 5 touches. 5 touches! Stopping at 1 is just insane. Now, last but not least, giving people only one option. If your prospects only have one option to choose from, they can only say yes or no. And that means half of them will likely say no, if not more. It's human default. Instead, I want you to give them options. A premium option that is 5 times the price. It's going to have more bells and whistles. A core, that's your no-brainer choice. And a patsy that's a little bit cheaper, but missing the things that you want it to be missing to make the middle one feel extremely attractive. This frames your pitching so that people feel like they're making a decision and not just being sold. So if you want sales to go up this month, fix these, and I'm pretty certain your close rate will go up.